morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out in the rain. As someone said this morning, at least it wasn't snow. And welcome to MPA's Digital E-Reading, our second annual conference focusing exclusively on tablets and smartphones and apps, and today, digital newsstands. And everyone in this room is part of the e-reading revolution that's sweeping our industry. You're in the vanguard of magazine media executives and editors who are reinventing the very foundation of our business. Digital subscriptions were pretty much a thing of theoretical discussion, but not the heated debates that are spilling across the pages today of our nation's newspapers and blogs. The e-reading landscape has changed dramatically since last year. Think back 12 months ago. The iPad wasn't even available, nor was the Galaxy Tab or the Motorola Zoom. And when consumers turned to digital mobile content, the only game in town back then were smartphones and dedicated e-readers like the Kindle. So here we are. It's March 2011. Apple has sold more than 15 million first-generation tablets. There are more than 65,000 apps available for the device alone. And the number of iPad apps from US magazine publishers has increased tenfold in the past year. The iPad 2 just landed on retailer shelves, and you'd think they were free based on the lines snaking around the block. And more than 500,000, that's such an extraordinary number, more than 500,000 were sold just this last weekend alone. In 4 years, it's predicted that 1/3 of adult US consumers will own a tablet. And according to Forrester Research, about half of all tablet owners read magazines and newspapers on the device. In other words, tablets and mobile e-reading devices represent a huge opportunity for us to expand the footprint of our brands and to explore how we connect with our audience in more meaningful ways, how we provide improved measurement for our advertisers, and how we shave dollars and time in the production and delivery of our content. This morning, you'll learn about the opportunities and challenges of this tablet ecosystem. Our speakers will provide examples of magazine apps that will inspire you to use the capabilities of this platform in bold new ways. And you'll hear the latest research on how consumers are using tablets. We're paying a lot of attention today to digital newsstands and digital subscription commerce, with one panel and 2 separate presentations by Google and Barnes & Noble. It's clear that some of the most innovative companies in the world want to partner with our magazine brands in a digital retail environment. And we're pleased that these companies are focusing on consumer-friendly digital storefronts and payment systems where the audience buys the valuable content that magazine brands create. At MPA, we're busy tracking all of these developments, from the popular MPA e-reading blog known as the Herb, to our comprehensive directory of magazine apps, which we launched a year ago. And I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, we listed more than 1,000 magazine apps. And we're sure that that number has increased in the last 24 hours. So check it out on magazine.org. Before we start the show, I'd like to give a big thank you and a shout out to our sponsors today: Adobe, Getty Images, Woodwing, and Zinio. We could not produce today's event without their generous support. And I have just a few housekeeping notes. So at 11:45, the conclusion of this session, we're going to have a 1-hour networking break outside of this ballroom. At 1 o'clock, the second annual National Magazine Awards for Digital Media will take place back in this room. And I'd also like to mention our next conference, MPA Digital Technology. This one-day event, which takes place on June 23rd at the Time Life Building, examines the technology of content on print and digital platforms, and I hope to see everyone there. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our conference chairman and editor-in-chief of Popular Mechanics. Please welcome Jim Miggs.